Okay, thank you very much for joining me. This is Gulpane back with another quick pickups video. Alright, so first up we've got, this is absolutely awesome. If you haven't played this yet, go play it. It's a Mario Golf Advanced Tour for the Game Boy Advance. Now this shook me a little bit because I wasn't expecting an RPG. Basically you can play like golf normally with like Mario, Luigi and like the different characters, but basically this one has like an RPG mode where you play as like a male or a female character, or both of them actually as well, and you go around different golf courses, like leveling up your character, getting different clubs, unlocking new courses, stuff like that. It's actually a really good RPG. It's not the main game seems to be like just golf, like with Mario and all that, but yeah, the RPG aspects of this are excellent. I haven't actually played the regular golf game with Mario and all that. I've just been playing the RPG bits. Similar with the Mario Tennis, I haven't actually played like regular tennis, I've just played the RPG games, but I'm quite pleasantly surprised. This was a random pickup. I think I got this for like super cheap. I think it was like £4. It's Scooby-Doo 2-in-1. It's a cartoony platformer. I think I'm stretching it a bit with my sort of like love of cartoony platformer games with this one, because I'm not sure if it's going to be any good, but 2 games in one. £4 for a complete in box, like semi maybe okay Game Boy Advance game. I'd pay that, I don't mind. Next up is Final Fantasy Tactics for the PSP. Top drawer, really good tactics game, very involved. I think I've played it for like about 25 hours, but I've realised I need to go back and start it again because I've got so far, but I don't think I've leveled up the correct characters. So I'm not stuck on this part, but I'm at this part where it's actually I've made it really difficult for myself to progress to the next part of the game. So I think I'll just start again, and I don't actually mind starting again because it's very enjoyable, and the battles in it are really kind of well thought out, and the mechanics are very good as well, where you can basically like customize the characters. You can give them different jobs, like all the characters can have like different jobs and stuff, so really good, very impressed with it. Next up is Scourge Hive for the Game Boy Advance, another Game Boy Advance game. My Game Boy Advance collection is getting really big. This seems to be it's actually still sealed. I never actually opened it. It's amazing. On eBay you can bid on stuff, or you can buy stuff that's like brand new, and it's like super cheap. Like it's cheaper to buy them brand new, completely sealed, than it is like to buy them like pre-owned a lot of times. But this one seems to be an action RPG. I'm not sure what it's like. I think when I read about it, it was supposed to be like a Metroidvania sort of action RPG. So hopefully it's good. Obviously I'm going to open it and play it, just obviously when I get a chance. So Scourge Hive. I believe it was released on the DS as well. This was one I picked up a while ago. It's Tales of Zilla. It's in the Tales series. This one is like a special edition. It was only a tenner as well, which was pretty good. Again, another kind of PS3 kind of RPG that I want to kind of collect for, like the PS3, Xbox 360. I want to try and get all those RPGs. If there's a special edition, I'll get it as well. But basically, this one is actually good. I started off playing this. You start off in like a university, and you basically need to go around the university, just talking to like the different lecturers and stuff, and then you have to go to the sewers, like do little fights. It's like a mix between a turn-based and action RPG. It's kind of strange. It's a kind of a new mechanic that I haven't really been accustomed to, but then again I haven't really played a lot of the Tales series, so maybe that's just the way they are. But yeah, it's quite a good game. Next up is Torn. So this is another PSVR game. So on my mission to get a good PSVR game, that kind of like a good involved PSVR game, that I haven't really found that many that are actually good, or to justify me actually keeping the PlayStation VR and not trading it in. But this one, another sticker. Stickers! Yeah, I'm not sure what this is like. I think it's like a survival horror game. I've heard it's like a walking sim, which I don't really mind because I don't really want to another survival horror game. I'd rather like something different because I have so many of them already. So I'd rather something different. So hopefully this is like, I've heard it's more of a puzzle game and a walking thing than anything else. So hopefully it's good. So I picked this up randomly because it was so cheap. It was only £9. I think it was £9 anyway. It was Final Fantasy 7 and Final Fantasy 8 remastered. No, maybe it was a bit more actually. I think it was like 20, closer to 20. I'm getting mixed up. But basically, yeah, so Final Fantasy 7 is just a regular Final Fantasy game, and then Final Fantasy 8 then I think is the Steam version, but where it actually works, because I don't think the Steam version works very well. But yeah, the graphics on Final Fantasy 8 are way better than the PlayStation 1 version. They're actually quite nice to look at, and the environments as well. And I always liked the music in Final Fantasy 8. A lot of people said they didn't like the music, but that was probably because the music in Final Fantasy 7 was so good that how could you top that? So, but yeah, I started Final Fantasy 8 again, and I love Final Fantasy 8. It's an amazing game. This was I was really looking forward to picking this up. It's Castlevania Simon's Quest Complete in Box. It's got like a plastic case over it as well. But yeah, another one to add to my Castlevania collection. I only really have the Super Nintendo and the Nintendo Castlevania games to get at the moment. There's one PlayStation 1 one I need to get, which is the Castlevania Chronicles, but they're so expensive. It's like, how can you justify paying that much, you know, for a game that you probably won't even play that much, that you can play online anyway? So it's hard to justify it. So it's just kind of for the collection. But I got this for like super cheap, and it was like £18. I won it on a bid on eBay. And the condition of the box was really good as well, because a lot of the times the boxes are like disintegrating, falling apart. There's actually a sticker on it that I can't get off. I might have to try and get Goo Gone or whatever the thing is for getting stickers off. I tried to take the sticker off, but it's really on there. It's Selfridges, and like that sticker must be on it since this game is new, like 25-30 years ago. So I don't want to rip the whole box off, considering the box is in good nick as well. So Simon's Quest, top drawer game. Simon's Quest, what can you say about Simon's Quest? Go watch Angry Video Game Nerds, 100 reviews of it. I like Simon's Quest actually. I rather Simon's Quest than the other Castlevania games, because it's got more of a kind of like semi-RPG elements of it, or semi-like adventure elements of it, whereas the other Castlevania games you just go left to right, you know, like level based. This one is a lot better. It's a lot more, you know, there's a lot more things to do in it, I think, or a lot more opportunities to get lost. So next up is another one in the Mana series. So this is Heroes of Mana. So this is dissimilar to the other Mana games, because it's not actually an action RPG. It's a strategy RPG where you have to, like, you know, like you've got like a grid and you have your characters, and then there's like the enemy characters come towards you, and you have to basically kind of like an army sim or something. Not an army sim. What are those games called? Advanced Wars, something like that. So this one, I haven't actually tried this yet, but I've heard it's pretty good, and I'm quite liking the Mana series at the moment. It's something I never really played or never really got into, but the more kind of games that I try of it, the more I like. So Heroes of Mana. And last up is another Game Boy Advance game. Again, I got this for super cheap. I'm pretty sure this was £3.50. Again, like when the box is in top nick, which I quite like as well. So Starsky and Hutch, I'm not sure. Starsky and Hutch on the Game Boy Advance, how good can it be? Haven't actually got a chance to try it yet, which is embarrassing, because I get all these games and I put them on the back burner and I don't try them for ages and ages, and then like 6 months later I try them. So if I get them on eBay, they don't work. I don't really have any, you know, like comeback, because I haven't actually tested it. But yeah, $3.50 for a Game Boy Advance game, as long as it's not like Finding Nemo or, you know, those licensed games. I know that probably is a licensed game, but the TV show is from like, you know, like hundreds of years ago, Starsky and Hutch. But like, if it's not a licensed game, it's just like a regular game for the Game Boy Advance, I'll pick it up for like £3.50, £4, £5. Why not? I mean, why wouldn't you? Okay, so that's my lot of games there. If you've got any pickups or pickups videos that you've recently done, drop a link to your video in the comment section below and I'll give it a watch, or just like write some pickups you've got there you want to tell people about. Thanks very much for watching. Don't forget to like the video if you liked it, obviously, and subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you again for more pickups in the future.